Okay, hold onto your hats because a political earthquake is absolutely ripping through the MAGA universe. And we're talking about a head-on collision between two of its biggest stars over one of the most explosive topics you can imagine. Let's get right into it.
But hey, before we dive in, do me a quick favor and smash that subscribe button. You are not going to want to miss how this all plays out. Okay.
So, what are we looking at here? This is, no joke, a full-blown MAGA civil war. In a political movement that's all about loyalty, the gloves are so off, and it is truly wild to see. So, in one corner, you've got Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene, right? The ultimate MAGA firebrand. And in the other corner, well, it's the leader of the whole movement, former President Donald Trump himself. Yeah, these two are now locked in a major head-to-head fight. But get this, it's not just a one-on-one. It really seems like MTG is taking on the entire MAGA universe here. And by doing that, the stakes for her career, they literally could not be higher. So, you're probably asking, what is this all about? What could cause a split this big? Well, the flashpoint for this entire mess is the one topic that powerful people just do not want to talk about: the Jeffrey Epstein files. So where did this all kick off? Well, first, MTG holds this press conference with Epstein survivors. Then she picks up the phone and personally calls Donald Trump. And listen to this, she makes a massive, direct request: let these victims meet with you in the Oval Office. And what was his response? Well, according to MTG, crickets. Complete silence. She even said, quote, "I haven't got an answer back on that, but I am continuing to encourage him." So she's putting that pressure on, and she's doing it publicly. And this is way more than just a phone call, you guys. She's actually backing a bipartisan bill to force the release of all the Epstein files. That's a direct challenge to the Trump administration for not getting it done. You know, a move that bold was never going to go unanswered, right? The pushback from the White House was immediate, and boy, was it intense. A White House official basically sent a warning shot. They told CNN that supporting this bill would be viewed as a very hostile act to the administration. I mean, that's not a suggestion. That is a direct threat. Wow. But did MTG flinch? Not a chance. She fired right back, and her response was just savage. She said the hostile act was Jeffrey Epstein raping 14-year-old girls. Just an absolutely brutal comeback. And then Trump himself finally weighed in. And this right here shows you just how deep the divide is. He completely dismissed the whole thing, calling it the Epstein hoax. So you've got him calling it a hoax, and you've got her literally standing with the survivors. So once Trump called it a hoax, you can guess what happened. The floodgates just opened. The backlash from inside her own MAGA circle was so fast and so brutal. And I mean, it got nasty. Far-right figure Laura Loomer, who's known to have Trump's ear, she just went nuclear online. She posted, "MTG is a fraud and a phony, two-faced bitch who used Trump to advance her career." This wasn't just pushback. This was an all-out personal attack. Which brings us to this huge question, right? Has Marjorie Taylor Greene actually gone from being this diehard MAGA firebrand to an enemy of the very movement that she helped build? It's a crazy thought. So all of this leads to the one big question just hanging over everything. What on earth happens next? I mean, this is such a high-stakes political gamble. So where does this all go? What is the endgame here? Are we watching the start of a real, honest-to-goodness MAGA civil war? Or is MTG gonna be forced to back down? I want to know what you think. Drop your predictions in the comments below. All right, that is the state of play for now. This story is moving so fast, so please make sure you are subscribed with those notifications turned on. You won't want to miss the next update. Thanks for watching.